You're a blader? How rare. It's been ages since I've seen a newbie. My name's Christina. What's yours?
Arissa.
A lovely name.
So, you're also a...
Yep. I've been in Havenswell for over 2 decades. So I guess you could call me your senior.
Have you been searching for branches too?
Branches? No. I've mostly been chasing down the Necros.
Chasing down the Necros?
Yeah. Rumor has it that the Necros appeared in Havenswell over a century ago. But there's still so much we don't know about them. It was the Pilgrims who came up with the name Necros. They believed they were the spirits of the dead, rising up to kill the living. However, once you start fighting them, you'll realize they're created by someone. Their bodies are made of mud and operated by complex spells.
I see.
I've been trying to unravel this mystery, but Necros are simply too elusive to track. The last time they made a big move was over 80 years ago. They wiped out the entire eastern part of Havenswell and tainted the land. That place is uninhabitable to this day. They're always on the hunt, slaughtering humans, attacking churches, leaving destruction in their wake. No one knows where they come from, or what their motives are. Their invasion of the Sunken City is a golden opportunity to learn more about their patterns.
Patterns?
Look here. The walls of this building are obviously damaged, but there's soil clinging to the edges of the gaping hole. Look closely. See the traces of disturbed soil around the edges?
What does this mean?
It means that there was a large hole here, which got filled in with soil and closed up. This is definitely not natural or human-made. Perhaps the Necros are moving through these self-sealing caverns. This location matches the information where the Necros were first sighted. If my hunch is right, a lot of things will start making sense. If I follow this trail, I'll eventually discover the Necros' lair. If you're heading into the city, take this. It should come in handy. Consider it a gift from your senior. I'll keep investigating this place. Let's see if our paths will cross again. I'll keep investigating.
It's a pleasure to meet you again, Seeker of the Branch. Now that you have discovered this message, you must be in the depths of Heavenswell.
Asteria.
As you're aware, the Church and the Necros are the dominant forces in Heavenswell, possessing power that surpasses that of humans. However, they are not undefeatable to Bladers. If they stand in your way, don't hold back. Use all your strength to defeat them. May the Branch guide your path.
Was a bit too high. Well, sorry about the embarrassment. I'm Admalch. I'm a scholar and, well, the doctor of this area. This is my assistant.
Greetings, stranger. I'm Assis.
A doctor?
While everyone calls me that, I don't really treat people. I just replace prosthetics for those who have lost their arms or legs. I wonder if you are... Oh, wait. Can't believe I've met two bladers in one day. So, what's her name?
Arissa.
Arissa? A nice name indeed.
What are you doing here?
Well, just working on a simple barrier generator.
And a makeshift one.
Shut up, you pesky brat. You must have run into hordes of Necros on your way here, right? They not only prey humans, but also cause trouble for the Church. Normally, a Night Rank Guard would be enough to handle those lesser Necros. But some bastard defeated that night.
I did it.
So it was you, you nasty... That's why I came all the way here to work on this stuff.
What does a barrier generator do?
Well, in theory, it interferes with the Necro's cognitive abilities, preventing them from sensing this area.
In theory.
Why would you do that?
Many of my clients live in this parish, and I'd lose a fortune if they were all killed by the Necros. But things will change once I build the weapon designed for wiping out Necros. I should never have added such an annoying function in you. You managed to take out that knight. Maybe you'll be interested in making a deal with me.
A deal?
Oh, no, not that kind of deal. Look, I'm investigating the powers behind the Church and the Necros.
The powers behind them?
Exactly. Those things don't just appear out of nowhere. They're cutting-edge techniques and those spells. There must be powerful entities behind them. I want to uncover the truth. That's why I need your help. And don't worry, I'll reward you generously. I've mastered some of their techniques over the years. With them, you'll become stronger. Consider this a deposit and a gesture of goodwill.
Ah, you're so stingy.
What do you need me to do?
If there are other powers behind the guards and the Necros, there must be evidence of communication. I've analyzed a lot of their wreckage and found spell fragments. However, I hardly got anything useful from those lesser units. You're carrying that knight's crystal nucleus, right? Please let Assis analyze it.
Wow. This totally outshines the doctor's work for ages.
Well, that's just... great. I need the nuclei from advanced units. To be more specific, I only need the information from those nuclei. As for the nuclei themselves, Assis will turn them into something more useful. Just give me a second. How's that? Not bad, huh? If you come across any special nuclei, just bring them to Assis.
I see.
Then, I'll be relying on you. I've got work to do. See you next time.